There we go. Okay. Day 5. We are here with the 5th day of live streams for the McDonald's fundraiser. Oh my gosh, no way. Ooh, Adam's also live. Oh, this is funny. Neville will win. Yeah, so we got I just finished making this. It took me maybe an hour and a half. It was quite crazy. It was quite crazy, but it is, I'm very proud of this layout. I like this a lot. It is very good. But yeah. How is all 3 viewers in chat doing today?
Thomas stuff.
Here, I'm gonna pause the music real quick.
Actually, yeah, no, there's a way to set up for us now. I am in your house. That's not disturbing.
Here, let's go. We're gonna go. Oh, I gotta put my headphones on for this.
So, does anybody have any particular questions about this? Well, what do you think of my idea of Travis and Scoop being rivals? What do you think of that?
Let me, let's get the...
It's MT Thomas. Wow. No Thomas.
Hey Spencer, will Adam
Here,
Adam
let's...
get the new Arnold?
Here we...
I
oops.
will get Arnold, yeah.
We can hear it, we can't see it. Hold on, we gotta...
There you were, when I lost my voice.
Spencer, where are the pixels?
Here, let me grab the,
I live in your wall. That's not disturbing. Do you prefer Bachman or Hornby? I'm 50-50 on which. Adam, which?
I prefer...
here, where is it? Here we go.
I prefer...
There we go.
Well, to be fair, you own a lot more Bachman.
I do.
Do you own any Hornby Thomas characters?
I don't actually, no. I don't actually own any Hornby.
Okay. Alright, let's turn off the stream for a second and have chat ask some questions. So, chat, do you have any... Stop eating the pixels. What? I'm not eating pixels.
I love how our stream is higher quality.
Okay,
they want you on the screen, of course.
Do they? Oh, well, I mean, I'm not saying. Hey, do you have any batteries for these guys? I've actually brought some.
Okay, so I'll go get the screw. Actually, no, I'll keep the chat entertained. So, chat, does anybody have any questions for me and not Adam? I'm inside your what? So, Spencer, Adam's... You actually trip over that word.
Oh, that's beautiful. Adam just fell over. Actually, that's not beautiful. That's horrible.
Screwdriver. So I can screw Adam.
Right, we're gonna add. So, chat. What? Let's see. We have duck.
Oh, that's so funny.
We have,
That is so funny. All right, I'm gonna leave that in the corner of the stream. I'm leaving that in the corner. All right, so we've got. All right, we've got the Thomas Theorist stream up in the corner. Let's see how long it takes him to find out. I'm not gonna tell him, but let's see how long it takes him to find out that I've got part of his stream up in the corner. I want to see his reaction. Okay, so welcome all, however many people we have in here. How many? We got 8/3. All right, so yesterday evening we ended off by doing a bunch of demo derbies between different engines. So today we're gonna do the same thing except on a much bigger layout. So I've built a layout specifically for this, and I did not put any of my trains away, so they're all like bunched up in the corner over there. But yes, so we're gonna do that and we're gonna see who wins. This is gonna be fun, I hope, I think. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna switch the browser here because I still need to be able to see my stats. So I'm going to put Adam on a different part of the screen. All right. Yeah, so we're just about ready. I just gotta do one last thing, and then we're gonna get some engines up. So I'm thinking, I literally just finished making this, so I wanna see if engines actually work on here. Okay, there we go. We've got, look at that. We've got Adam up, and Adam and Luke. And there we go. Okay. All right. So we've got special unknowing guest appearances from Adam and Luke up in the corner. We'll wait for them. We'll see if they notice or not. They might not. I doubt they will. But we're gonna have a little fun. But yes. So we've got that already. So yeah, let's. So what do I also included James. For those of you who were not here yesterday, James, my regular Tomy James, the switch that turns it on and off snapped in half, and we had to do emergency removal surgery on it, which was quite unfortunate, but that went okay. So we have him in the hospital siding over there. So I don't know what to do with this. I have not run an engine on it yet. So do we test the layout and see how well it runs, or what do we, or should we just jump into the derbies? Because I have set everything up so that it runs in a very particular way. Yes, we do not have the, we do not have to do the split screen. Bot 2600 says just let it go. All right, we can do that. We can do that. James, the handicapped engine. Yep, James is unfortunately crippled and in the corner. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, no. Oh, no, YouTube is now... YouTube is only picking up Adam's... Oh, no. Oh, that's so funny. It's picking up, so YouTube is picking up Adam's stream as the audio source, or not YouTube, sorry, the music display is picking up Adam's stream. Just go straight into the demolition derby. All right, so no testing, we're just gonna go straight into the derby. All right, so, oh, damn it, that's what I forgot. I forgot to buy batteries. Oh, well, whatever. I guess I'll break out some, we'll have some slow pokes, but let me grab some engines. I think we're gonna start with a mix. I'm gonna grab all the engines that are over here. Oh, this is a lot of engines. Okay. All right. Oh, let's not have them fall out of my hands. Oh, look at that. I'm like a waiter. I can carry anything within one hand. I'm so legendary. Okay. All right, so that is not what I needed. All right, so we're gonna do that. And we're going to Well, we got to put batteries in everything first. We can't do a demo derby without batteries in the engines. So bear with me while we do that. Okay, this battery is not good enough. Gotta make sure all my batteries work. I'm getting to the point where I need to go out and buy new ones. All right. I think I'm gonna crack open the, oh, I'm gonna need scissors. Why do they do this? Oh wait, hold on. Is it just tape? Oh, look at that. It's just taped down. Okay, that's not bad. I thought it was the normal clamshell packaging where you have to, okay, there we go. All right, fresh C batteries. So engines like Boko and Toby are gonna be at full speed. And Boko and Toby can go pretty fast. So we'll, all right, so we got those in there. All right, and then comes the hard part of finding AA's that are actually good for the engines to use. There we go, all right. All right, who do we think is going to win the first one? We've got Neville, Toby, Railway Series, Thomas, Boko, Oliver, Percy, Yokosuka line, the E5, and the E8. Who are the bets on? We see a Neville. Boko. Congratulations on graduating, Fire J. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. Nope, that battery is not good. Okay, this one's very good. It's going in Percy. I got a bet on Gordon. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put all the fast engines up front, and then I'm gonna leave all the slower ones in the back. Okay, I know Oliver can be pretty fast when he's got a full battery. Got a bet on Percy. Okay, this one's not too bad. Actually, I'll slip this one in. One of the bullet trains. Okay. So we're gonna have, how many trains running at once in this first batch? What is this? 11? We're gonna have 10. We're gonna have 10 trains going at once in the first round. I think there was like a maximum of, what, 4 yesterday? So we're already above double how many engines we had running at once. Okay. Actually, here, I'll put, there we go. All right, and then I just need 2 more good batteries to stick into Neville and Oliver over here. Okay, this one's not bad. Make bet polls. I would if we had enough. If there were enough if there were enough slots in the what do you call it? In the polls that you can make on YouTube, I would. All right, but I got a system that we're gonna do. So any engine that wins will gain a piece of its normal rolling stock. So if Neville wins, he gets his tender. If Toby wins, he gets Henrietta. If Thomas wins, he gets Annie. That way we can keep it interesting. Oh my gosh. So many of my batteries are like halfway down or... Okay, I'm gonna keep this one out. Oh my gosh. It is definitely time to go to the batteries. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Neville's got a nice strong battery. Alrighty, there we are. All right, 10 engines. 10 engines, 1 layout, 1 winner. Who is going to be victorious at the end of this? You're just gonna handicap them? Well, yeah, you know, we can't have the same engines winning over and over again. That's how it works. The better you are, the more you have to be challenged in order to win. I gotta make these trains work for it. So let's start it. All right, we got round 1. Holy cow. Oh! One of them got shoved off. I missed that. More of them got stuck. Oh, another one got shoved. Holy cow. This is insane. So we've lost 4 or 5. Half the field is gone. Half the field is gone now. That was so quick. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. None of the Japanese engines survived that first bit. So, all right. So we've got. Oh, Oliver just offed himself a little bit there. Neville will reign victorious once again. We shall see, we shall see. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna need to... It looks like this area is... I'm gonna just put Oliver out of his misery. Alright, I'm gonna raise this up a little, because... carpet! Oh, how I love carpet. Alright. So we're down... Alright, so we still got 4 engines. Now, I wonder how long it's going to take before the next collision. That's the real question. I guess we wait and see. Go Neville, go Percy. Can you clean the track a bit? Yeah, I should probably do that. Please do a close shave episode. Yep, that's on the list. That is on the list. Yeah, I guess we're gonna turn the music display off for now. Percy is still doing good. All right, I think it's time to, you know what, actually, I've got a great idea. I can set the auto switch up here. Once it gets down to like the last 4, I can set the auto switch to keep them running in the same loop. That'll make it interesting. Yeah, it seems like this layout's going to be good for way more than 10 engines. I was not prepared for that. And this section, okay, I'm making this bigger. I'm turning that into making this double track pier. Because I keep seeing engines get stuck here. And we can't have that. There we go. All right, Boco's catching up to Percy. And, uh-oh. Oh! Oh no! Toby took Boco and himself out. Oh, Toby has made a sacrifice. It is now Percy and Neville. Oh, this is crazy. We've got the Ring of Destruction. Oh! Okay, I think Neville won. I think Neville was the winner of that one. So, just like yesterday, Neville is undefeatable. You cannot beat him. He's too good. So Neville gets his tender back. Oh, that was interesting. Definitely a lot more carnage right away than I was expecting. I was hoping that it would get a little bit more filtered out. So I guess I just need to put, you know what, I'm gonna see what happens if I start by putting different engines on different parts. Let's see how we do with that. All right. I think is that all of them? I'm pretty sure it is. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, it is. All right, round 2. All right, Neville has won the first round. Let's see if round 2 yields any different results. And, oh, I better move. All right, let's, okay. All right, and it begins. What, already? It was like 2 seconds. Uh-oh. So Boco and the E8 are out. That was quick. I gotta like keep an eye. I gotta walk around in police. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Neville's been taken out. Neville has been taken out. Okay. We've still got 7 engines. I'm surprised. Oh, never mind. We have 6 now. I heard something hit the floor. Oh, never mind. Holy, 5 engines. Uh-oh. Oh, no! There was a unfortunate issue with the way the track was built. I'm gonna have to do some raising here. Gotta put these up higher. There we go. All right, hopefully this fixes the issue a little bit. Up, and Oliver is dead. Oh, and the E5 is dead. I'm trying to keep the... Well, that is quite unfortunate. Okay, I think we're down to 3 now. It's time to set that. Ooh. Why does that one riser keep getting pushed over? Okay. Okay, hopefully that fixes it. All right. It's the final 3. Gordon is catching up to Percy real quick there. Oh, Gordon's streamlining did not help him at all. Percy's just now getting the shove. Oh. All right, if they make it through the station one more time, then it's gonna be a tie win, and both of them will gain a piece of rolling stock. Okay, it looks like they've both made it a significant distance without shoving each other off. It is time for more rolling stock. All right, so now 3 engines have been victorious and get to pull a piece of rolling stock. All right. I'm gonna make this interesting right off the bat. Everything that's high speed goes this way, everything else goes the other way. Or never mind. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put Toby in front of Thomas. All right. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put that back in auto. All right, that was almost really bad. All right, Boko just caught Thomas. And the E8 is still stuck in the, on the top loop. Oh, the E8 did not get out. Oh, very unfortunate. Oh. The E5 is not looking good. Oh no, Toby! Toby keeps sacrificing himself. Oh, and there goes Gordon and Boko. All right, man, it is rough. It is a rough competition. So Neville, Percy, and the Yokosuka line are still in. They have all won at least one round so far. Thomas and Oliver have yet to win. So it'll be interesting to see how well they do. We got a 80th Thomas fan. Miller is rooting for Percy. Oh, let me fix this real quick. Oh, it knows. Here we go. There we go. Wow! All right, there we go. We're not gonna steal Adam's content. And it looks like we're getting to a point where nothing else is progressing. So we're gonna lock everybody to, uh-oh. There we go. All right, we're locking everybody to the top row. Okay, there we go. No. There we go. All right. And it looks like Oliver just derailed himself. So, Oliver forfeits. Oh, okay. I'm looking for the Yokosuka, and apparently it's shoving Thomas now. Oh, it looks like one of my risers got pushed out here. Ah! Oh. Okay, the Yokosuka line is out. All right, it's now down to Thomas, Percy, and Neville. Thomas is the underdog in this competition. Let's see if he's able to get the win. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, Thomas has dethroned Neville. It's now down. I'm just going to put Thomas over here just so that it doesn't take forever. It's now Thomas versus Percy. We're going to see who wins. Is Percy getting is Percy going to get a third or a second piece of rolling stock, or is Thomas going to get one of his coaches? Oh, the upset for Neville fans. Now all it needs are the engines pulling some strange rolling stock. Yeah, we can organize that. We can organize that. Neville is gonna, if Neville wins another one, he's pulling an express coach. I guess we could give Percy the Rock Crusher like we did in the last stream. Okay, so if both of them make it through the station, they're both gonna win. Ooh, okay. Oh, wait. No, all right, it looks like Percy is, I I thought Percy was gonna tip over there for a second, but it looks like we've got our 2 winners. All right, so I guess at this point we can do some we can do a little bit of voting on who gets what. So what? Well, Percy's gonna get the Rock Crusher. What's Thomas gonna get? All right, Percy is the MVP right now. Percy has won 2 of the 3 rounds, I think. So where did the Rock Crusher go? That is a good question. I didn't put it away, so it's somewhere in this. Oh, here it is. All right, so I'm gonna implement a new stipulation. Every time we get a win, every time somebody gets 2 pieces of rolling stock, we're gonna introduce a new contender. We are now going to introduce Black James into the mix. If I can find a good battery. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, so I think while this next round is going, I'm gonna plug in my, I'm gonna put some batteries on charge so we have something to use. All right, we're introducing a new contender to the mix. All right, so what's Thomas gonna get? Annie. Just got here, so we've got Shooting Star, Gordon, Boko, Toby, Neville, 3 Japanese engines. I don't think I said Oliver yet. Thomas, Railway Series, Percy, and we're adding in Black James now. Thomas gets a balloon. Ah! Never fear, he's black now. Oh no, it's coming back to haunt me. We can add Duncan in the next one. Or actually the next, if Neville or the Yokosuka wins again, we can add Duncan. But yeah, let's what am I doing? I'm losing my mind. Okay. So I'm giving Thomas Annie because I think that's the only piece of rolling stock I saw get voted for him. I'm gonna grab these and bring them over. And then, yeah, so we're doing round whatever it is now. I'm forgetting. I forget what round it is. All right, put the switch back into auto. Let's get these engines on the track. All right, I'm gonna put Thomas going this way. Get that one going that way. All right, now Percy's on. You know, I think this line might be a better one to start them on. All right, so Gordon's going out. And then the E5 comes back around. I'm gonna put Oliver in. I'm gonna put the E8 on. It looks like Percy is catching Thomas already. I'm gonna fit Boko on now. And then I guess I'm at the point now where I can just put Neville, James, and Toby on the. Oh no, no! Oh my gosh, no! They knocked over one of the risers. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, we've lost 4 engines already. In one fell swoop, 4 engines gone. 5 engines. I don't know who. Oh. Ah. 5 engines have perished. We've still got Oliver, Toby, Black James, Neville, Thomas, and the Yokosuka line. James is going so slow. James is just... Oh, Neville's escaping. Neville has escaped. Oh! Oh, no. Oh. Ooh, that's not good for the Yokosuka line. Uh-oh. Neville has put himself back on the rails. Thomas is now entering the... I guess, the arena loop. Uh-oh. Oh, and the Yokosuka... Oh, my... What? Okay. All right, Oliver's now giving Black James the shove, and I think Neville is also left. All right, Neville's got another chance at the win. Toby has sacrificed himself yet again for I guess, a greater cause. Where did I put my battery chargers? Uh-oh. This is bad news for Oliver. Are they in here still? Nope. Neville is also stuck. Oliver must be removed. And now it's Neville versus Black James. Black James is going so slow. Okay, I totally did not uh-oh. I did not forget where I put my battery chargers. All right, Neville is now giving Black James the shove. Let's see if Neville can stay on the rails. If they make it through that station again, it's going to be a tie. And Neville will gain his express coach, and we're going to put Duncan on. If I can find where I put my dang battery chargers. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, all right, Neville wins, so Duncan still gets to come out. And Black James has been defeated. My gosh, I don't even remember the last time I put Duncan on the tracks. All right, we've got 12 engines now. Oh, my dad, I might give my dad a call, see if he can go and buy me a pack of batteries. All right. That is abysmal. That's slightly better. That is somehow better. Okay, this one is literally gonna die. Not terrible. That's actually pretty dang good. Not bad. Pretty good. Nah. Nope. Eh. Eh. Okay. You know, I'm living with this one. Duncan, the elongated abomination, absolutely. Oh, Adam figured it out! He figured it out! Look at that! There we go. There we go. What's up, Adam? What's up, Luke? Oh, there we go. Hold on, I gotta put my headphones on. I can't hear anything they're saying right now. So if you look in the corner of my stream, you can see that there's a little window with a video in it, and it says "We love Adam," and he's live streaming right now with with usual bloke Luke, so I decided to put the stream up in the corner there, and I wanted to see how long it would take him to figure it out. Let's see what he has to say.
I am not usual bloke Luke.
Guys, it's usual bloke Luke.
Wait.
Guys, it's Luke.
Oh wait.
It's not SB Track Tales. Quick, everyone subscribe to usual bloke Luke.
Shoot, it's not Luke. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's SB Track Tales.
Okay, he heard now.
Okay, now I can hear. I can hear now.
MT Thomas is now realizing.
No.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It's okay. You can just. Now I can hear.
My name is...
Wait, now this is weird. We're talking to people in another live stream
Yeah,
now.
no, we're talking to a live stream.
This is too much.
We're talking to a live stream in a live stream.
I'll put it.
My name is SB Track Tales. You tell your subscribers to subscribe to me as compensation.
Yes.
Otherwise, I will pursue legal action.
Go subscribe to SB Track Tales.
I feel bad now for MT Thomas because he's like, damn, I got the name wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I feel a little bad.
Oh
I will
my
gladly.
God, yeah!
I will gladly atone for my sins.
This is weird.
I'm gonna have like a subtle subscriber.
I didn't realize.
I'm gonna text Adam later. Oh, that was fun. I'll send him a message. Maybe we invite them on call to be the announcers after their stream, because we might. Knowing me, I tend to stream for way longer than I mean to, but we shall see. We shall see. Go subscribe to SB Track Tales and Thomas Theorist. We had our little funny moment. All right, we have a battery in Duncan. We've got Neville needs to have an express coach now because he won the last round. All right, let's put all the quick engines on the track first. Here we go. And then we'll get all the slow trains on, or I guess the slower trains. Did I turn the auto switch back? No, I did not. Ugh. Oh my gosh, look at Duncan. He's so slow. He's so slow. Duncan is so stinking slow. That is insane. James is also very slow. Oh no, I didn't set this. Oh no. Okay. Here, I'm moving this over here. And Boko is out. Oh, I think Toby got stuck. Yeah, Toby's switch went off. Neville is out. 2 of the bullet trains have decided to take themselves out. Oh, all right, well, oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh my gosh. So the tracks got shoved up, so now all the engines are turning, their switches are turning off. What did I miss? I come to do crowd control and cleanup for like 2 minutes, and like half the engines are already off the tracks now. Okay, I feel bad for James. I think James's battery is going to die. I think his battery is not going to last long. Oh, where did I put those stinking battery chargers? Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. They're literally sitting into... Okay. I found the battery chargers. We can charge some more AA's. What happened to Thomas? Why is he, okay. All right. It is time for the What? This is not as easy as it looks. I'm sweating so hard. I'm sweating so bad right now. All right. No, that's where I need to sit. All right, there we go. Ah. All right. Let's get some of these double A's charged. So I think James and Duncan are the first that need to have batteries charged up. And it looks like we've got Toby, Percy, and Duncan shoving each other. Oh, no. Oh, Duncan's off. Oh, no, don't run away. Percy is still alive. Thomas is really struggling with James there. How poetic. How poetic. All right, looks like Percy is getting away from Toby again. Might as well finish removing the last of the track out of the middle. There we go. All right, it's all come to this. It's the pileup. Thomas, James, Percy, and Toby. Thomas has won once. Percy has won twice. Oh. Oh. All right, Toby and James. I'm making the executive decision. Toby and James are the finalists. Who is going to win? If it's not one of them, it's going to be both of them. Can Toby last in the shove? Uh-oh. Oh, Toby is making it. Toby's making it. If he makes it back to the station, that's going to be a win for both of them. Don't, please, if you're gonna go and say hi to Adam, please don't bother him. Let Adam's stream be successful as well. We need mutual success. Am I gonna have to put another? Okay, I think they made it through again. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end that. All right, so Toby and James win. James is getting his tender. What are we giving Toby? What is Toby gonna start pulling? All right, the Express. Neville is not the GOAT. He was the GOAT last night. Neville was the GOAT last night. He destroyed in the last stream. But this stream is different. We got a different layout. We got a different format. So things are going to be... All right. I saw give Toby bullet train coaches. Yeah. So I guess. I mean, hey, the the bullet train coaches also count as the express, so we'll give him. We'll give him an E2 coach. All right, Toby gets an E2 coach. All right, so we've got how many engines of one? Okay, so all right. This is so funny. Shooting Star, the E8, the E5, Duncan, Boko. Well, Duncan has like just been in. Boko and Oliver. All of these have been in since the beginning, and none of them have won. This is hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead and get the field started. All right. Did I remember to? I did not. That was almost terrible. All right. All right. It looks like Duncan might be a little bit faster than I thought. Okay, Black James is not looking too hot. Oh, it looks like we might have a shove already. Somebody might get eliminated. And Neville is, uh-oh. It looks like Shooting Star Gordon has attempted to kill Black James, but it seems to be very unsuccessful. Oh, shoot, I forgot to scroll back up. There we go. All right. All right, up, the E8 has also died. The bullet trains continue to be extremely unsuccessful. All right, the Yokosuka is pushing Toby now. Oh, it got stuck for a second, but it's back to Toby. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. All right, Percy, Thomas, and Neville have all died, and uh-oh. Well, that's not very good. Uh-oh. Oh, no. There we go. All right. I fixed it. The Yokosuka line is also out. James got stuck. Boko got stuck. It's time for the final encounters. I think we've got 5 engines left. Oliver will be given a second chance because he has not won yet. Oh, Black James. Black James has once again died. And we are now down to the final 4. It's Duncan, Oliver, Boko, and Toby. Duncan is taking his sweet, sweet time to get up to the top level. James is watching from the hospital shed. Yes, he is. He is. We have got the magical James watching from the hospital shed. Boko, Oliver, and Toby have caught up. It looks like Duncan is going to be at the front. Oh, never mind. Toby is out. Oh, poor Toby. Poor Toby has bit the dust. How unfortunate. It's now Duncan and Oliver. Wait, where'd Boko go? Oh no, Boko's with Oliver. Okay, I'm blind. I am blind. Do you plan on getting tar covered James? Yes, I do. That is I really like tar covered James. I think it looks really good. What I'd like to do is get 2 tar covered Jameses and then do a giveaway of one of them. But I think I might have to keep both of those tar tankers. Wait, what? What just happened? Wait a minute. What? Oh, Oliver wins. Oliver is the winner. Okay. Poor Duncan and poor Boko. Boko still has not won. But Oliver is our winner. Our sole winner. We finally get down to 1 winner. So what does Oliver get to pull? All right, I'm keeping Boko and Duncan. I'm gonna swap out Scotsman and the 2 bullet trains because not Scotsman, sorry, Gordon. I'm gonna swap out Gordon and the 2 bullet trains because it's very clear that they are incapable of winning. They're always like the first few to fall off, so I'm gonna replace the E5 with the Chuo line. I'm gonna replace the E8 with the Narita Express, and I'm replacing Shooting Star Gordon with the Yamanote line. Because I think they've got flatter ends on the front, so they're not gonna be able to like glance off of the other engines and throw themselves off the track. I see Oliver pulling Hector. I see a lot of Toads. Someone said Henry's tender. Yeah, we're not putting on any of the we're not going to put on any of the older tender engines because they have a very bad tendency to snap wires on the U-turns, and I have included a U-turn in this layout, so no old style Henry, Gordon, James, or Edward. Well, we have Black James. I do have a CGI Gordon, and I also have a old CGI Henry that used to be my main Henry before I got my Playrail one. It looks like Toad is okay, so I see Toad, Scruffy, and Hector. So we'll do a poll. That is not how you spell. All right, there we go. We got the poll. Let me put the battery into the Yamanote line, and then we will decide on what Oliver gets to pull in this next round. All right, there we go. All right, looks like 45% of the votes are going to Toad. Hector is very close in second. Ooh. No, go. Yes. And all right, we're gonna end it there with Toad winning. Toad will, I guess, well, yeah. All right, so did I bring Toad out? Yes, I did. Toad was out in one of the previous streams. All right, so Oliver's gonna get Toad. And we are now heading into whatever the next round is. I don't know what number we're at now. I've not been keeping track of the numerical order of these rounds, but let's go ahead and get our speedier engines on the rails. I'm going to throw Oliver, and I'm going to put Boko on. All right. One of our Metro trains, another very speedy contender. And we'll get the Narita Express, which is probably going to need a fresher battery because I know it can go faster than that. Time for Duncan, and we have another issue. What? Oh, Toad was getting stuck on things. All right, time for the Yamanote line. I think Black James... Oh, Black James just got caught up too. That's not good for Black James. Toby's going now. Which way is that engine going? Okay, that engine's going that way, so I'm putting Thomas here. Toby is going to escape. Boko, Oliver, and Toad have... Oh, never mind, Boko's dead. Boko is out for the round. And Neville is on, and we've got all of our trains in. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh! Oh my gosh, everything is dying at once. Boko, Black James, Oliver, the Chuo, and the Yamanote are out. I think that still leaves us with like 7 trains though. Neville is giving Thomas the shove. Neville is now stuck. And looks like he might teeter himself. Yep, and Neville has fallen off. Percy has been caught by the Narita Express. Although that point switch is going to save them. Oh, Percy is out. Oh, no. Okay, Percy is out just for touching James. That is unacceptable. James is in the hospital. Toby has fully shoved Neville off the tracks. I mean, hey, Neville still has 2 wins under his belt. So I'd say he's still got some of his goatedness to him. All right. We've reached the final 5. It is time to put the auto switch into... Oh, is it final 4? Uh-oh. Oh, it's not looking good for the Narita Express. Oh, and the Yokosuka is right behind it. Oh, and the Narita Express has taken a dive. All right. Thomas is the last engine to not be in the circle. We could see a Duncan win for the first time. Duncan could win. And Thomas is about to enter the circle now. Oh. How the... Okay, the Yokosuka line has... Oh. Ooh, Thomas is... Uh-oh. Oh, this is very bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, this is... that was... I did not expect this. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what to call that. Do we call that a 3-way tie, or do we give it to Thomas? Oh, rip. Looks like Adam's stream is over. All right. I'm hearing that Thomas won. Got a tie. Thomas earned that. Thomas won. All right, we're giving it to Thomas. We are giving it to Thomas. What is Thomas gonna pull? He's got Annie already. So do we give him Clarabelle or do we give him something else? Toby, I think the only engine that is pulling something rather abnormal is Toby pulling one of the E2 Bullet Train coaches. What are we giving Thomas? Clarabelle. Sodor fuel tanker. Clarence? Give Thomas Henrietta. Oh no, we're going to deny Toby of his beloved. Rock Crusher. Well, Percy already got the Rock Crusher. All right, so... Let me add the options to the poll here. I kind of like the idea of Thomas pulling Annie and Henrietta. Just for Clarabelle got left at home, so Henrietta was like, okay, I'll do it. I do not have the balloon car. Oh, it's a tie between Clarabelle and Henrietta. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you know what? Maybe the... There we go. All right. I can't give them both. At least not now. We just need one more vote on either Clarabelle or Henrietta to decide. Decisions. It looks like the vote is now shifting downwards, interestingly. Yes, I saw that you got Adam to check in on my stream. It's now a three-way tie between the special coach, Clarabelle, and Henrietta. I swear, if the fuel tanker ends up being the fourth in the tie, I am going to lose my mind. I don't think the poll helped either. It just made it worse. I'm like, okay, we'll have democracy settle this. No, three-way tie. Yeah, maybe one day Adam and I will collab. I don't really have anything. I don't have any. Oh, dang it. Okay. It looked like one of them pulled ahead, but now it's down to another tie with the special coach and Clarabelle. Oh my goodness. We were so close. We were so close. But yeah, I had talked to Adam when in January. Yeah, in January. But I didn't I didn't have any I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to collab with him over, so I haven't asked him. If I come up with a decent idea that I think he would be interested in, then I'll pitch it to him, but do a wheel of names. I would, but those take a little while to set up. We just need one more vote on either the special coach or Clarabelle. Oh, that's it. The special coach wins. Collab on a stream. We could collab on a stream. That'd be fun. It would be interesting to get him and Tons in a stream together. That'd be fun. What was it? Oh yeah, the special coach. Wait. Oh yeah, here it is. All right. All right. So we've got some interesting consists here. This is quite the setup we've got. Ugh. Okay. So. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3. Only 3 engines have won twice now. This is quite the setup. This is quite the setup. Okay, let's I guess we'll start the fast engines as usual. I'm gonna put the fast engines on this track, and we'll put some of the we'll put the slower Thomas engines over here. And it looks like Oliver is having fun there. And we'll have slow James go and get him. And oh, James is stuck there now. Lovely. All right, Percy's going to go help him. No! No! It's too soon. It's too soon. Uh-oh. No, it's... I haven't even gotten the engines up. No! All right. I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to introduce all of the Thomas engines first, and then we're going to do the quick ones, because it seems like I think I can guarantee the slow engines to not run each other all off the track, which I unfortunately cannot say the same about for the quicker engines. So let's get all of these slow pokes on. James is going so slow right now. I think his battery is going. Any second, his battery is going to completely poop out. All right. All right, here we go. Time for some quick engines. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna let Neville continue, but Percy has fully come off the tracks. Up, and there goes the Yamanote. Very unfortunate. Neville's getting the shove. The Chuo line is in a very bad position. Oh my gosh. All right. Boko is also out. Oh my god. All of the Japanese engines, they go so fast. It's tough to keep up with them. Oliver has also died. Duncan is still chugging along like a champ. The Narita is still on. All right, yeah, Oliver and the Chuo have both fallen off. Did you win anything from the prop store auction? No, I didn't. I don't have the money to enter the. I did not have the money to enter, so I did not. There wasn't really anything I wanted either. I mean, like, it would be, I mean, frankly, I don't know what I would, oh my, Thomas is a legend. Thomas, the absolute legend. There's really nothing from the prop store that I would have wanted, but even if I had gotten something, like, what would I do with it? I don't really see any purpose for me to get anything from the show. I mean, yeah, it would be cool, but really it would only just sit on my fireplace mantle and that'd be about it, and holy cow. So, well, we just had a three-way outage, and now we've got 3 engines left. It is, oh, well, would you look at that? It's down to Thomas, Duncan, and Toby again. How did this happen? And I just realized that that needs to be set differently. All right, I'm gonna put Toby on the, or actually, there we go. Oh wait, no, damn it. That does not set them, no, what is it, number 2? No, 3, okay. No, 1, number 1 sets them down. All right, there we go, okay. We're now gonna have the brawl. We're gonna have the cage match in just a minute. Are you going to Audrey Extravaganza? Nope, I have no money to buy a plane ticket to Audrey Extravaganza. I had to cancel all my big trips for reasons that I'm not going to get into, but I am not going anywhere this year. I had a couple of big trips that I wanted to do, but unfortunately that's not happening anymore. Thoughts on the new merchandise for 2025? It's kind of mid. Like, Thomas and Percy look pretty solid. At least their bodies do. Everything else is mid or pretty nasty looking. But I don't have any plans on getting the 2025 stuff. I guess you could go rewatch Adam's stream if you want some solid opinions. It's Orca. Let's go. What's up, Orca? The goat. Well, Neville has sort of reached his peak now. He keeps getting screwed over by the other engines. What about the push-alongs? No, the push-alongs look okay, I guess. I like the die-cast ones. Those look all right. Is the Loco stream tomorrow? That's a good question. It might be. Because, ooh, Toby is... Oh my gosh, Toby managed to save himself. Ah, goodness. Yeah, I don't... It might be tomorrow, it might not be. It's hard to say, but I'll announce what it is tomorrow before the stream. And Toby... Ooh, it's not looking good for Tobe. It's kind of inching along there. This is going to be interesting. Toby has experience with tight ropes. He does. Thoughts on when railroad being discontinued? I mean... Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! And Duncan! Duncan! Oh no! Alright. Oh! You know what? I am going to give... Okay, so Thomas definitely lost that. Duncan shoved him fully off the tracks. If the backdrop wasn't there, he would have fell over. Toby was technically still on the tracks, and so was Duncan. Like I guess that explains it. So I will give both of them the win. All right. So now we get to decide on 2 characters rolling stock. Who gets what? Toby's, we've got a bit of a theme going where Toby's pulling all of the bullet train coaches, and Duncan is a fresh slate. Give Toby the Big Mac car. I wish I had a Big Mac car. Give Duncan a fuel tanker. Duncan gets a, okay, so we got a slate truck. We've got a fuel tanker. I don't have any narrow gauge coaches to give Duncan. Percy the chocolate tanker, I don't have the chocolate tanker. There's a lot of stuff in my collection, or there's a lot of stuff that I do not have in my collection, unfortunately. It would be nice, but... Alright, so let's see. Ah. Let me just read through the chat. Okay, so we got the Duncan poll. And then we'll do the Toby poll right after. Oh, is the music not playing? Okay, there we go. Wait, what happened with that? Oh, Music is back. Music is back. I did not realize it was paused. So we got a 50-50 between the slate truck and the fuel tanker. Is this just going to be the new thing now? All of my polls are cursed to have ties. The hive is rather indecisive today. Oh no, not the MTI hive mind. All right, slate truck. And next we're gonna do Toby. So I'm seeing a few different things for Toby. I saw Henrietta. I saw Clarabelle. Slate makes sense, but the fuel tanker would have been more fun. Yeah, so the one that I was looking at, the McDonald's that I was looking at was $700. Several people have messaged me and said on stream that they've found cheaper ones. So depending on where we get with the goal, I'll see if I can get one of the cheaper ones, but I'm still dead set on getting the... I mean, honestly, if we don't reach the fundraiser goal, by the end of the fundraiser, I might just extend it. We'll see, though. We'll see. I hope we get at least... If we get at least halfway there, I should be able to muster something up. Favorite wooden railway item? That is a good question. I don't know. I'm inclined to say the mountain tunnel. Duncan with the... Or no, now we're doing Toby. So I'm seeing Toby with Clarabelle. And milk tanker, just so we can throw in a third one. I do have the jet engine, so we could give Toby the jet engine boxes. All right, there we go. We got the next poll. Oh, not again. We got another three-way tie between Henrietta, Clarabelle. Oh, it's up. Henrietta's moving up. Henrietta's moving up. Henrietta, oh, never mind. We're back to a tie. Oh, Henrietta's back up. Oh, nope, it's tied again. Henrietta's back up. Oh, my feet. Ow. Oh. Does not look like I pulled Henrietta out the last time everything was set up. It seems like Henrietta is our current winner. I guess I better end the poll now before it ties again. All right, Toby is getting Henrietta. And Duncan is getting a slate truck. I almost forgot that Duncan was getting a slate truck. Okay, all right, it looks like the rechargeable batteries have finally finished. So I think the only ones that really need it are Thomas, James, and Duncan. All right. Oh, that's warm. That is. It's working though. It's quite fast. It is much faster than Duncan was already going. All right, and then James. Oh, that's much better. All right, and then Thomas, our beloved. Much better. Yeah, fresh rechargeables are definitely slower than regular alkaline batteries, but it's what we got. It's what we got for now. I guess these are really my emergency ones, or my overflow in case I don't have enough good batteries for other engines. I guess I better throw more of my AA's in, or more of my rechargeable AA's. But yeah, as of right now, I don't think I have enough batteries to supply every single one of my engines at the same time. All right, we got more charging, and yeah, let's get. Let me set the set everything to auto. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, I'm getting quite the workout today. Okay. All of the Thomas engines will go on first. All right, and now we get the high-speed trains going, or I guess I'll get them going in just a sec. Oliver really does not like this point switch here. Every time Oliver goes over that set of points, he derails. Another reason why Oliver is the worst Tomy engine ever. Alright, but I think we're at a point now where... Oh my gosh, Toby, you legend. Alright, Thomas is going this way now, while I get the rest of the high-speed engines going. And there we go. And I'm gonna give Oliver one more chance. And we finally have every engine. Never mind. All right, I think I'm switching Oliver out. I'm gonna keep Toad, but I'm trading Oliver because I'm getting very frustrated with him constantly derailing on parts of the track without even being touched by engines. And, oh, James is powering through. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, that was convenient. Okay, so 4 engines are already out. Oh my gosh, what? All right. Boko is out. Boko is also not doing good at all. Boko has not won a single one of these. All right, who are we going to trade Oliver out for? Replace Oliver with Duck. Something fell over. Oh, it was Thomas. Tamus. All right, so currently, the Yamanote line is the only engine still running that has not won a round. So will this be the advent of the Yamanote line, or will this be another failure for it? It is coming up on the it's coming up to the arena loop. Toby has got a little bit of time left before he enters the fray. Neville has made it back into the top 4 at least. Oh, he's getting the shove. He's getting the shove. Oh, dang. It is down to Percy and Toby. One of them has to win. If one of them wins, they will enter the Hall of Fame. If one of them wins, they will enter the Hall of Fame as a 3-time winner. All right. It seems like the popular demand is to replace Oliver with Duck, which makes 100% sense. And then I guess we were going to find out who gets, who will replace our first 3-time champion of the MTI Gauntlet layout. All right, Percy is almost caught up to Toby. We got a slow burn. It seems like Percy is just about to catch him, but just can't. Oh, almost got him on the hill there. Looks like he's catching up to him a little bit on this section. It's ever so gradual. Percy catches Toby like by centimeters. All right, he's finally caught up to give him the shove. He's almost against him. He is almost against him. All right. I think we're finally at the point where Toby is in trouble. All right, I'm getting sick of this now. And Toby pulls ahead again. Okay, it looks like neither of these two are going to knock each other off, so they have both entered the Hall of Fame as 3-time winners of the gauntlet, and they will now be replaced. All right, there we go. Our first 3 winners. All right, so we know that Duck is going to be replacing Oliver, as Oliver is a all-star loser. Although Oliver did win a single round somehow. I think he tied though. Where's my screwdriver? Where is my screwdriver? Oh, it's right under my foot. Yeah, so Oliver is going down as an engine that is just 100% incompetent. The only engine who willingly self-destructs on certain sections of the track. Very disgraceful. It's going into the pile of disgrace over there. All right, so now we got to replace Toby and Percy. So who gets to replace Toby and Percy? Replace Toby with Mighty Mac. Oh man, Mighty Mac is, I see Donald and Douglas. I do not have a working Skarloey or Peter Sam. Replace Toby with Dennis. I actually kind of like that one. All right. Let's do this. So Percy is going to remain where he is because he is a winner. He is a champion. So is Toby. Toby and Percy are both champions. Oh man, the Diesel 10 Mighty Mac vote is strong. Just the Mighty Mac coach. So just the Mighty Mac coach. Not Mighty Mac is not actually Mighty Mac, just the coach. It seems like Diesel 10 and Mighty Mac is quite popular here. Oh, I forgot about Dennis. I mean, well, we still got, let's see, if Neville wins another one, if Neville or Thomas win another one, then they will go into the Hall of Fame, and Dennis will be up for contending. All right, it looks like Diesel 10 and Mighty Mac will be the replacements for Toby and Percy. However, because Mighty Mac is essentially a 2-in-1, we're only gonna do the coach. Because, I mean, why would we have the entire character of Mighty Mac when we can have just the coach? All right, so I'm gonna give Diesel 10 a fresh battery. There we go, okay. All right, so Diesel 10 has now entered the fight, and Mighty Mac. All right. Oh, Mighty Mac's tender is so slow. All right, let me try this battery. Okay, that one seems to be a little faster. Yeah, my Mighty Mac coach is in really bad condition. Well, it's not in bad condition, but it is rough. It has seen better days. So is my Mighty Mac. Okay. All right, this is quite interesting. This is a very interesting roster of characters. All right, so after the departure of Toby and Percy to the winners, or to the champions realm, we've got the Narita Express, the Yokosuka line, the Chuo line, the Yamanote line, and then we have Duncan, Black James, Boko, Railway Series Thomas, Neville, Duck, Diesel 10, and Mighty Mac's coach. This is the lineup of Thomas characters I've ever seen in my life. And it seems Duck is going to be our resident slowpoke. All right, we're going to put that back on auto. That's on auto. All right, let's get our beloved Thomas, and let's get James on. And then we'll get Mighty Mac, and we'll have Diesel 10 and Boko follow James. Or I guess I'll have Boko go up here. And then we've got Duncan, who's going to follow Diesel 10 there. And then once they get into good circulation, we will introduce the legendary, we're going to introduce the Japanese trains. I'm going to have Duck go this way. There goes the coach. Oh, the coach is about to get the shove. And immediately the coach, it looks like Thomas has been taken out. All right, we're doing pretty good so far. The coach is just trucking along. No further issues so far. Oh, the Yokosuka line decided that it was no longer going to participate. Boko is also fallen off, and it seems Boko is... I feel really bad for Boko. He has not won a single round yet. And it looks like the Narita Expresses are one remaining... Or no, we've got the Yamanote line still on. Oh, is the Narita Express going to outrun the coach? Oh, the coach is out. The coach has been shoved. No coach. Uh-oh. Oh, there goes Duncan. Oh, man. It's coming down. It's coming down to the wire. We've got 6 engines left. Oh, we got another clash, and the Yamanote line is out. We're down to the final 5. Which means it is time for the arena. Oh, Diesel 10's giving James the shove. And it looks like the Narita Express is caught up to Neville. Oh, James defeats Diesel 10. Just like Magic Railroad. Oh, the Narita Express is just barely hanging on. Duck is about to come and give it the shove. Oh, very unfortunate. All right, we're down to the final 3. If Neville wins this, Neville will enter the Hall of Fame, the Hall of Champions. All right, it looks like Duck is caught up to Black James at last. Oh, maybe not though, or maybe so. Neville is still chugging along at his own pace. Oh, Black James's tender is off. Oh, but he's still hanging on. He's still hanging on. Somehow, James is still hanging on. Neville is starting to catch up now. Oh! Oh, this... Oh! And Neville is the winner. Neville has gotten another W. See, look, Neville's still the GOAT. Neville is in Neville's in the first 3 entrants of the Hall of Fame. Neville and Toby are still the GOAT. They are still the GOATs. And now we've got to replace Neville with another engine. Now that Neville has entered the Hall of Fame, it's time to get a new contender in the ring. So, who's going to go up against Neville? I see Dennis. I do like the idea of Dennis replacing Neville. They both have the same style of wheels. Another vote for Dennis. We're currently unanimous. Murdoch's tender. Another vote for Dennis. Oh, we've got a vote for Salty. I think the overwhelming amount of support for Dennis is going to make a poll irrelevant. But I guess Salty and Murdoch are the next 2 on the totem pole. All right, it is time for Dennis the Menace. Let's see if Dennis is actually the Menace. Is Dennis going to be the new GOAT? All right, so now Thomas is the only engine who has won twice, who has yet to enter the Hall of Fame. All right, this is going to be interesting. Okay, how do I want to do this? All right, I guess we'll start the... Oh, wait, I gotta set these back to auto. There we go. All right. Oh, it's only 4:16. We got plenty of time. All right, there goes Duck on his way. James is on his way. Duncan is on his way. Dennis is now on his way. A little bit slowly. I guess he needs some time to warm up. All right, Diesel 10 is in. And then Boko. The next is Thomas. And lastly is Mighty Max Coach. All right, we've got good circulation. Time for the quick engines. And I'm going to detour Duncan over here. All right, looks like Thomas is caught up to Dennis. All engines are now on the tracks, and it looks like the Yamanote is the first out. Can't even go 2 seconds without an engine getting knocked off. Boko is out. Looks like James is getting shoved by the Narita Express, and the Narita Express has skipped over the auto switch there, and it has also fallen off. Very unfortunate. The Chuo line is caught up to Thomas. Oh my gosh. All right, we're still going strong. We've only lost 3 engines, I think. Oh, never mind. We have lost another 2. We're now down to 6. Oh, scratch that. We're down to 4. 3. Oh my gosh. We're down to 2. In the blink of an eye, we're down to 2. Well, I did not expect that. And the last 2 are the Coach and Diesel. Well, I guess both of them managed to get stuck. I don't know how this happened. Go. All right. Here we go, the final showdown. And, oh no, it's Diesel 10. The Coach was not able to shove him. Diesel 10 has won this round and gets his first spot, gets his first win. Oh, the poor Coach. I was kind of rooting for the Coach. I was hoping they would just tie, and then the Coach would get Mighty Mac, but very unfortunate. All right. Here we go. What is Diesel 10 going to be pulling? Harvey's Coach. Interesting. Of all things, Harvey's Coach. I think Harvey's Coach would just make it worse for him, because if Harvey's Coach is unpowered and Murdoch's tender, oh my goodness. So, well, I don't have Molly, so we can't do Molly's tender. So both of the options right now are powered units, which is, does Tomy sell gold dust trucks? I mean, the closest thing to that is Diesel 10's normal trucks because they're like kind of golden color. That's the closest thing to gold dust trucks. What in the... I checked my phone and there's like 50 million notifications. Okay. So it's between Harvey's coach and Murdoch's tender. But that means then that Murdoch and Harvey can't be included as contenders if they go behind Diesel 10. Somebody said Troublesome Van. Interesting. It's a very interesting pick. So I think Thomas needs to win in order for us to get another engine. Although I could be evil. I could be evil and just put Harvey's coach and Murdoch's tender on right now, and we have 14 engines running. Although the only person who suffers for that is me. All right, here's what we're gonna do. The E7, I don't, is there an E7? I have the W7, I can put that on the tracks. Oh, it looks like the E7 and the W7 are pretty much the same thing, just about. I do like that, I do like that. All right, the E7 will be in the next character poll. All right, so Diesel 10 will have the option. Okay, so there is the Diesel 10 poll. And now, we will have a total of 14 engines on the rails. Diesel 10 would cheat and bring extra fuel. Oh man, an overwhelming amount of support for the fuel tanker. I guess Diesel 10 is looking to blow up the competition. And then we're gonna give Murdoch that. All right, there we go. Okay. Holy cow! I should have gotten water instead of coffee. I made a big mug of coffee, and I'm regretting it because it's hot. All right, so Diesel 10 is, how many votes are in? Yeah, it looks like the fuel tanker is our popular pick for Diesel 10. All right, so Diesel 10 has now got a win under his belt. And now we have a total of 14 powered units, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, we got 14 powered units in total now. We've got the coach, we've got the tender, and we've got the other coach. We've got three rear powered units with nothing in front of them. What's next? Emily's tender and nothing else? All right, let's get our winner Diesel 10 back on. And we'll get some Black James in there. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, we'll get Dennis in. We'll get Duncan in. What happened to Diesel 10? Unacceptable. We haven't even gotten all the engines on. And then Boko. And then all of the high speed. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. All right. All right. Finally, every engine is on. All right, never mind. Oh, Thomas is out. Yamanote line is out. The Chuo line is out. Oh, James is out. That was very unfortunate. Diesel 10 is out. No, you stay on the damn track. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Uh-oh. Wait, what? How did Dennis fall off? How did that happen? Oh, wait. Oh, no, Dennis hit Murdoch's tender. Boko is barely hanging on. The Yokosuka line fell off. So did Boko. Holy cow, we're down to 5. We've got 4 engines. Three. All right, Mighty Max coach is still in the game. All right, I did not mean to put Duck on the outside line. We're putting Duck up here with everyone else. All right, it's now Duncan, Duck, and Mighty Max coach. Holy cow. Yeah, accidents don't happen now and again. They happen every few seconds. And I gotta work out of it. All right, the coach is killing it right now. Just going in, making some changes to the tracks. Or you know what? I guess I can rig it a little bit. I can make it a little bit more even. All right, let's see how well that goes. So it seems like the coach is the slowest contender here. Yeah, Duncan's about to catch the coach. All right, let's do this. All right, there we go. It's gonna take too long for all of them to catch each other. So we're gonna make the process quicker. Yeah, duck does not like those hills. Are we gonna have a three-way tie? I think we're gonna have a three-way tie. I don't think this is gonna end. Because it looks like the coach just keeps pulling ahead, and then Duck just barely can't catch Duncan enough to shove him off. Oh my gosh, we have a three-way tie. Unbelievable. Yeah, I'm calling it. This is a three-way tie. Wow. Okay. Well, that's probably a good thing, because now we've got 2 more contenders for the Hall of Fame. Okay, so who gets what? Do we give the coach Mighty Mac? Do we let the coach have Mighty Mac? And then what do Duncan and Duck get to pull? Get dunked on. Coach gets Mighty Mac. Give the coach Splatter? Oh my gosh. Give Duck a red branch line coach. I mean, giving the coach Splatter would be like... we could do it. I'll put that one up to a vote. Duncan gets a red coach. Duck gets a slate truck. Oh, the reversal. Okay, let's narrow it down. Let's start with the coach. What does the coach get? We'll do it in order. We'll do it in the order that. Well, I guess you can't see the order that they're in because I'm standing in front of them, but we'll go in the order of where they're at on the track. So, what are we giving the the coach? I think Henrietta's been taken already. I don't have a second one, unfortunately. Hall of Famers get to keep their rolling stock, but I do have more express coaches. Milk Tanker for the coach. Harvey for Mighty Mac's coach. Interesting. Splatter. Donald's Tender. Okay, I like that. All right, there we go. All right, so we got the vote for the coach. Ooh, interesting. It looks like Splatter is managing to pull it back. It's tied between the Milk Tanker and Splatter. Interesting. Another three-way tie? How do we keep getting three-way ties? All right. Oh, four-way tie. There we go. It happened. We have the four-way tie now. Oh, how did we get here? What? I can't give them all four. Then it's not going to be fair. Okay, there we go. The milk tanker. All right. Milk tanker wins that one. All right, next up. Wait, oh, Duncan is next. All right. What are we giving Duncan? Thank you, Planet Kid. All right, what are we giving Duncan? I saw a red coach. Give Duncan donuts. Oh, I don't think Duncan's gonna appreciate that. Dunkin' Donuts is straight garbage. I do not have the balloon car. Give Duncan Douglas's tender. Give Duncan an express coach. All right, I like those. There we go. All right. What did I miss? Well, we had a three-way tie between Duncan and the Mighty Mac coach. Mighty Mac coach is now going to be pushing a milk tanker with it, which is quite the interesting situation. And now we're voting for what Duncan is going to pull as his third item. All right, let's see. Douglas's tender is currently winning for Duncan. Duncan is just going to have a tender now. Fits his personality, I guess. Oh, wow, yeah, the Douglas's tender is overwhelmingly. All right, looks like we got Douglas's tender on Duncan. And now the final poll here for the next round is Duck. A lot of people said Scruffy in the last one, as he normally has. I also saw Hector. We do not have Hector in here yet. Mail car. Emily's tender. Scruffy. I don't want to have two powered units on a single consist. But we can add in Emily's tender as a contender for the next replacement engine. All right. So now we got the poll for what Duncan will pull. And it looks like Scruffy and Hector are tied. Hector is pulling ahead. Oh, never mind. Oh, Hector's back. Hector is further ahead now. Can't you do McDonald's mukbang for the fundraiser? We did that yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, we did that the day before. Yeah, we did that on day 3. We had day 3 part 1 was the McDonald's mukbang. And it wasn't really a mukbang, but we are gonna do one on the last day of the fundraiser. We are gonna get more McDonald's and eat it. And it looks like Hector is going to be pulled by Duck. And I guess, oh yeah, Douglas's tender one for Duncan. All right, very cool. All right, we're starting to see some wacky consists again. We haven't really had anything crazy since we haven't had anything crazy since Toby and Percy. And finally we're getting some wacky stuff again. I like it. All right, next round. Next round of dueling. Oh wait, hold on. I have to set these back into auto so that we don't have issues again. All right, there goes Duncan. Here goes Duck. Hopefully Hector can fit under all of the risers. All right, let's get Diesel 10. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, Hector is like wedged in there. Oh, all right, Hector might prove to be a little bit troublesome. Oh my gosh, yeah, Hector can barely fit through anything. All right, let's get some more of the engines in. All right. Oh. All right, Hector might have been a mistake. What? Oh. I just realized the tender power engines, they don't work with auto switches. Oh my gosh. Hector has become Duck's worst nightmare. Hector is too tall. All right. Okay, yeah. I think Hector is I am regrettably going to have to ban Hector because Hector is just too tall, but I will leave Hector over here. So I guess I'll give Duck Scruffy since that was the second most voted. All right, let's get the rest of the crew on. All right, here goes Thomas, who has yet to enter the Champions Hall. We got James, who is looking for his third win. There goes Boko, who is looking for a win, period. Poor bastard has not won yet. All right, Duck has achieved Scruffy. And now let's get all of the high-speed engines going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, well, we didn't have all the engines going at once, so ah! All right. All right. Well, seems like Harvey's coach is not having it. Oh, and oh, the coach powered through. I'm gonna. Okay. All right. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Boko. Duck will continue. All right, 5 engines out. 6 engines out. Oh my gosh. Man, the Yamanote line tried taking Diesel 10 out, but Diesel 10 just did not care and kept going. All right. Oh no. Oh man. The coach is unstoppable today. Oh, never mind. It just got stopped. All right. All right. We got a good roster here. We got a good roster. Looks like Duck and Duncan are sticking together, trying to preserve their championship. Murdoch's Tender, the coach are still in it. Harvey's coach has not had a lot of luck. Dennis is on contention for a win at last. It's looking good for him right now. Oh, this is bad. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Dennis and Duck are now out. And we are 5 characters remaining, I think. Is that 5? Yeah, that's 5. So now everything is filtering into the arena for the final showdown. Duck has got his shot at the Champions Hall now. But he's got to take out 4 other contenders before he makes it. All right, Murdoch's Tender has successfully entered the arena. Oh, and there goes the Narita Express. Ooh. Oh, Murdoch's Tender's been knocked off. It is now the Mighty Mac coach, Duck, and Black James. Duck has been doing good these last couple rounds. If he wins this, he will be promoted to the Hall of Champions. It is looking good for him. Oh my goodness. It is Noah. He has arrived. We gotta pull out all the powered tenders and see which one wins. All right. Panda Express mukbang. I was here for 5 seconds about half an hour ago. Dang. All right, we might be at another stalemate. Although it seems like Duck is giving the tender the shove. Duck doesn't have to go through Duncan. Oh! And the tender shoves Duck off. Duck is denied his championship. One of these or both of these engines will win, and we will have 5 characters with 2 pieces of rolling stock in contention for entering the Hall of Fame. Looks like James is not doing good on his battery right there. All right, I'm gonna let the coach catch up. Let's see who wins. I'm sweating so bad right now. Is it gonna be the coach or is it gonna be James? Oh, James's tender is, oh, it's back. It wasn't looking good there for a minute. Oh, oh, oh! I got to give it to the coach. I got to give it to the coach. James was James would have fallen off right there. Okay. All right, time to pick. What does the coach get to pull? I can't have the coach push anything, otherwise it'll fail on the auto switches. I would love for the coach to have a battering ram at the front, especially a battering ram called Mighty Mac, but if we do that, then it's never gonna win again because it will derail as soon as it comes across auto switches. Jet engine. All right, so the coach, I'm getting a recommendation for the coach to have a jet engine. Another one for the jet engine. Another jet engine. We need propulsion. This is going to be the most ridiculous. Imagine that as like a carnival ride. It's just an open coach and a milk-fueled jet engine. All right, it seems like jet engine is the popular vote. So we are going to add the jet engine. But just the rear of it. All right, we now have the most legendary consist ever. The Mighty Mac coach, the milk tanker, and the jet engine. And time for the next round to begin. So let's get all 4 of our 3-time winners. Or our 2-time winners, actually. Damn it. All right. Oh. And let's set the points to auto mode. All right, and then, why is Duncan stuck? All right. Go Diesel 10. Go Black James. Yeah, Duncan does not like that little connection there. All right, Murdoch's Tender. And Boko, my dear engine. And then Venus. And Harvey's coach. And it looks like we've got no problems right now. So before any problems begin arising, it is time for all of the quick engines. And damn it, stay on the track. Oh. We're gonna give them a mulligan. All right. Boko. I just look over and Boko hits the ground like a brick. Oh, that was so funny. Oh, the Yamanote line sacrificed itself to save James. And the Narita Express, I guess, decided to die, which will give the Yokosuka line a new lease on its run. Oh no, Duck! Duck has fallen off. 4 engines gone in the blink of an eye. Oh, it looks like Dennis and the coach have finally found their way together. And it looks like Thomas has forcefully given both of them the shove. Thomas is not having none of this. Oh, James is still alive. The Yokosuka is still alive. Oh, it looks like Harvey's coach has, Harvey's coach is, I guess I'll put Diesel 10 is still Hector is pretty much stopping him from getting back over. All right. So currently, Murdoch is the only engine who does not have a second piece to them. Oh, just barely missed getting smacked. Uh-oh. James is getting the shove. Ooh, Duncan and Thomas just barely missed each other. The Yokosuka has been eliminated. We're down to 5 engines, which means it's time to auto. Time for the auto switch. Time to filter everybody back to the same place. Thomas hasn't made it this far in a long while. Duncan is back in contention for a win. Yeah, Thomas has a shot. MTI was so menacing, Boko died. Yeah, I think it's time that we retire Boko. He has not had any luck at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got a pile up. Black James might win. If everybody gets destroyed right here, Black James could win. Oh. All right. Time to moderate. Ah, there we go. All right. It is now Diesel 10, Thomas, and Black James. Duncan has once again let his, has slipped. Duncan has not won. Now we got to replace Boko as well. All right. Is this going to be another W for Diesel 10, or is Thomas going to finally enter the Hall of Fame? I mean, as far as like Railway Series accurate Thomas goes, this is like Thomas and the missing coach to a T. Oh, and Diesel 10 is out. It's over. Diesel 10 is no more. Thomas has never come this close to winning since the last time he won. It is now a fight to the death. It looks like Thomas is a fair bit quicker than James. All right, who is going to replace Boko? Yeah, Boko is now in the Hall of Shame. Who replaces him? I'm seeing Rusty. I'm seeing a lot of Rusty to replace Boko. I do not have Airy, unfortunately. Rusty or Stepney. Instead of Airy, I can do Splatter or Dodge. It looks like Thomas is catching up, so I know someone really wanted Splatter earlier, so we will do this. All right, there we go. And we might have a stalemate match here. So we might end up getting 2 engines, maybe. Maybe. Oh. Oh, Thomas is hanging on by just a thread. One bad move and Thomas is gonna be out. Oh my, oh. Oh no, Thomas is stuck. Oh, it's not looking good for Thomas here. Seeing a lot of votes for Stepney. Oh no. Thomas is stuck. He's helpless. Oh no, and Thomas loses another one. Oh my gosh, James is our winner. James gets his second piece of rolling stock. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that the Yamanote line had fallen over in the corner there. All right, so yeah, James is the winner for this round. What does James get to pull? Of all the things that James can get, what does he get to pull? Ah, poor Thomas. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, now we got 5 consists with 3 pieces of rolling stock. It looks like Stepney has overwhelmingly won the poll. I do not have the bubble liquid car, unfortunately. James gets Donald's tender. All right, so Donald's tender is an option. James will be. That means James will be pulling 2 black tenders. Oh, I'm gonna go down after the. I don't have any plans to end the stream anytime soon, but as soon as stream is over, I'm going downstairs and getting a cold glass of water. Donald's tender is peak. I've gotten, all right, no one else has said anything, so Donald's tender. All right. James has finally gotten the second tender he so desperately wants. Yeah, Thomas is, yeah, Thomas has not been doing, so Thomas has had 2 pieces of rolling stock for a long time, and unfortunately he has unfortunately not won ever since. He had a bit of a streak early on, but Toby, Neville, and Percy have just they have stood alone. Toby and, just like yesterday, Toby and Neville are the unstoppable duo. They have been sitting comfortably in the Hall of Fame, enjoying their I guess all the accolades that come with winning in this. I gotta say, this is a pretty fun layout though. This is quite an interesting layout. I'm definitely gonna have to stock up on auto switches and the double turnouts and all these all the fun pieces. All right, let's start the next round. There goes James with his 2 tenders, and we got Duck, and I'll go ahead and just throw up the all right. What? Already? Uh-oh. Okay. This seems to be more than just a, seems we have a faulty system here. The structural integrity of the layout is suffering. We must fix that. All right, the tender is back. And Duck is also back. And it looks like the coach is struggling, and Dennis has invaded James's shed. All right, time for Diesel 10. And Thomas are oh, well, I'll fix James in a minute. I guess I gotta fix him now. All right, there goes James. All right, no issues. Time to get the, damn it. I did not see that Duncan came this way. I gotta wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait for it to even out. Actually, hold on. We can put all these guys this way. I better do it quick! All right. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No! All right, screw it then. All right. All right, Duncan is still alive. What? Okay. Lots of carnage. Another day that Thomas does not win. What the hell? All right, and oh my gosh. Well, I guess now we're down to our final three. Diesel 10, Harvey's coach, and the Narita Express of all engines. There we go. All right. Wow. They also knocked Hector over. I can't believe it. All right, the Narita Express is shoving the coach, and Diesel 10 is chilling. And I think the Narita Express, yep, the Narita Express has fallen off. And it looks like a battle between Diesel 10 and the coach. All right, Diesel 10 might finally get his second dub. Oh, I am perspiring. But I need to not stand in the way. Yeah, Neville went on quite the streak. Oh. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that fixes that entire section is now fixed. All right, yeah, I don't think either of them are gonna lose. So, all right, we've got another dub for Diesel 10 and the coach. What is the coach gonna pull? What is Diesel 10 gonna pull? Diesel 10 has got currently the most menacing train. What other piece of rolling stock can Diesel 10 have to make him even more menacing? And what are we giving the coach? The coach should pull another coach. All right, so the coach should be pulling another coach. Do we concur with this? Does everyone else concur with the coach pulling another coach? I can't have the coach pull Harvey, and I can't put Harvey in the front because then it will not work on double, or not on double. Sorry, it won't. It won't work on the. Yeah, I can't have the coach pushing anything. Otherwise, it does not push the. It'll not go over the auto switches. It'll derail, and it will perpetually lose. The bullet train coach Noah sent me for Christmas. I do not have the explosive van from the Hideaway Luke pack. I wish I did, because I think that's like the only Trackmaster 1 play rail representation of the Diffuse It wagons. I don't know why they didn't make more of those. I wish they did. We got robbed. Come to think of it, did the Diffuse It wagons even go any further than Season 4? Because I don't recall ever seeing them on the larger scale narrow gauge sets. I only remember them in Season 4 and nowhere else. Interesting. I wish I had the fireworks van. Let's see. Okay. All right. I will pick something dangerous for Diesel 10 for sure. And no one else has said anything for the coach, really, so. Oof, ow. All right, so the coach is going to pull the coach that I got from Noah for Christmas. And Diesel 10, what's something dangerous for him to pull? You know what? I'm going to break the rules a little bit because it's technically 2 pieces of rolling stock, but I can't separate them. So they are just 1 piece of rolling stock at the end of the day. I'm sure many of you will remember a certain episode where this character ended up unintentionally causing more harm than good. You know, we've got something, I would say that this is quite the dangerous character. Ladies and gentlemen, Diesel 10 will now be pulling Rocky, the crane, because I'm all sure we remember the season 17 episode, Duck in the Water? Or was it season 18? It might have been season 18. I forget which season it was in, but we all remember Duck in the Water, where Duck got stuck in a puddle, and James brought Rocky, and Rocky knocked over a signal and ended up causing way more trouble than he had to. So therefore, Rocky is a dangerous piece of rolling stock. Series 18. I haven't seen Series 18 since, what, like 2019? It has been a long time. Diffuse It only appeared in Season 4. Man, they missed out so hard. Imagine, like, the Diffuse It wagons in a hit. Imagine the Diffuse It wagons in Thomas and the Big Bang. And instead of them, and the last Big Bang that happens is somebody backs into the shed and blows everything up because they ran into the Diffuse It wagons. Well, yes, Rocky is a rescue vehicle, but he also knocked over several. He knocked over a signal and caused quite a bit of trouble in Duck in the Water. And I don't have anything else as dangerous. I mean, I could give Diesel 10 another fuel tanker. And I mean, hey, I'm pretty sure Rocky needs his own fuel to operate. So you could potentially blow him up. I mean, technically, Rocky is just another fuel wagon. By this logic, Thomas far surpasses Rocky in danger. This is true, yes. Thomas is the most dangerous engine. Well, I mean, we've all seen Tug's video on which engine is the most dangerous, and it is Thomas. He has had, like, what, 70-something accidents in the course of the show. Rocky is steam-powered. Damn. So, All right, it seems like I'm getting a lot of pushback on Rocky. That is quite unfortunate. I will leave Rocky over here. So what else? What is a dangerous piece of rolling stock? I don't know. I don't really have much else that's necessarily dangerous. I mean, the jet engine would probably be the best option, but we already put the jet engine on the coach. The most dangerous piece of rolling stock is the troublesome van. Oh, I wish I had a Chinese dragon. Like, of all of the items that I really, really want, Bertram, nah, I don't really care that much. Rosie, Molly, not so much. Many of the CGI characters, whatever, I'll pass. No, the Chinese freaking dragon, yes, I need that. But I do want the, that laughing van could swallow like 7 small children at once. So how do we feel about the troublesome van for Diesel 10? Is that our next course of action? Thomas nukes the wharf. Yes, that would have been a way better end to the to Thomas and the Big Bang if they had all run into the defuse-it wagons and destroyed the wharf. All right, it looks like we're getting. We all want Diesel 10. We all want Denkel 10 to pull the troublesome van, the children-eating machine. I wish they had done more faces on the van. Like, I wish they had done that one. What is it? The one in oh, what is it? Is it? I'm pretty sure it was in Toad Stands By, the one where Oliver's like going down the I think its name is Spanky. That one face. It's like the other one that scares everybody. Or no, the one, all right, the one from the Troublesome Trucks video where they edited it so that it like looks like it's jumping out at you. Imagine we got that face on the Troublesome Vans. That would have been funny. That would have been amazing. I used to have a couple of custom faces on some of my painted trucks, but then I started collecting and I ended up with a bunch of Troublesome Trucks anyway, so I took them off. Just so I could have some that didn't have faces. Yeah, the one that's also in Haunted Henry. Yeah, that one. Yes, I did say Dankleton. I mean, hey, Dankleton has been doing pretty good. He's made it to the finals a couple times, and I mean, he is currently in contention for entering the Hall of Fame. But yeah, let's see. Let's do the next round. Hopefully, I'm starting to like get really tired now. Let's see if Dankleton can win. Of all the engines to enter the Hall of Fame, Dankleton, my beloved. All right, then we'll get Dankin and Jims. And we'll get the coach. And we'll do Dinas. And the tender. And the other coach. All right. All right, I think now is a good time to start putting on all the speedy trains. Dennis got stuck somehow. Oh, Dennis is unstuck. All right. All right, every engine is on. So far, we're doing great. No issues. Never mind. I think that's the longest we've gone without derailments. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. More derailments. Oh my gosh, what? Duck was doing some gymnastics over there. All right. He has lived. Duncan has not lived. Dankleton has lived. Thomas will live. All right, we're still doing pretty good. Mostly. Oh my God. I think the spiral might have been a mistake. The spiral seems to be causing more trouble than it should be. Let's pick Hector back up. All right, we got a pile up over here. James is out again. Diesel 10 has stayed safe. Murdoch's tender has also just not been doing good. All right, Dennis is still in it. We're not doing terrible. We still got, what, 7 engines? Oh, Thomas is getting shoved. Oh, but the Yokosuka line did not have enough energy to push it off. Thomas is separated from Harvey's coach. We still got the Yamanote line chugging along. It looks like the coach has gotten stuck. The Yokosuka line is out. Dennis and the coach just narrowly miss each other. Diesel 10 has given Mighty Mac's coach the shove. This could end poorly for one or both of them. Oh, I'm gonna give that one to the coach. Another day, another time Diesel 10 does not win. The Yamanote line also seems to just be stuck on that one section of the layout. Oh, we might have a clash with Thomas here. The coach has made it. Oh, Yamanote line makes it as well. And is once again, oh, it makes it over. Oh, and the coach. The milk tanker is the only thing. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. The milk tanker is currently holding up the Yamanote line. I don't know. What do we think? Do we give it to the Yamanote line? Or I guess we'll let Thomas decide it. Okay, I guess Thomas will not decide it. Oh, never mind, he did. Okay. I gotta give it to the coach just because it held the Yokosuka line up. And I think, what are we, down to 4 now? All right. Time to filter everything into the final battle. Oh, and another day, another Dennis L. Dennis almost jumped out of my hands. We've got two champion contenders right now. Thomas and the coach. It has been a minute since Thomas has made it to the finals. The coach is also notorious for tying, so we could see something a little more amicable here. We could see two contenders. We have the potential to see two more Hall of Famers, or two more Hall of Fame contenders enter. Thomas probably really deserves it the most at this point. Yeah, Neville, ever since Neville got into the Hall of Fame, no other engine has managed to do so. It's like a curse. It's the curse of Neville. It looks like Thomas is going to catch the coach in just a second here. Or, well, it's going to catch Harvey's coach. Diesel 10 equals Dangleton. All right, Thomas has caught the coach, or well, he's caught Harvey's coach. Is Thomas going to successfully ram him off the edge, or is Harvey's coach going to last a little longer? Or we could just see a stalemate between them. And it looks like Mighty Mac's coach is just driving in its own lane. Doesn't care about anything else. Thomas is right on Mighty Mac's tail. And it looks like that coach might be coming off. It's leaning over. Ooh, I'm giving it to Thomas. I think he deserves it at this point. He's been trucking along this whole time. We're going to let Thomas catch up. Let's see now. Thomas is getting a face full of jet engine. Oh, the jet engine was coming off a little bit. Thomas is catching back up, though. Giving the jet engine the shove once more. It's not budging. Oh, but Thomas is budging. Thomas has got a wheel off. Oh, but he's back. Thomas is back. Thomas is really trying hard. If he can pass through the mall station one more time successfully, I'll give it to him, and I'll give it to the coach. We'll have no, Thomas! He was so close. Thomas was so close to victory. Oh no, poor Thomas. That means the coach has entered the Hall of Fame. Once again, Thomas is denied. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, poor Thomas. Thomas has once again succumbed to failure. The Backyardigans? Oh my gosh. So it seems like every children's show pilot under the sun is being found in the wake of the Thomas pilot getting released. That's what I'm hearing. All right, but yes, we have another Hall of Famer. It is Mighty Mac's coach. And I guess I'll stick Mighty Mac with him just because. He did nothing to earn that, but he's there. Thomas, once again, has failed and has not made it in. We now have to replace the coach. Did you win a prop? No, I did not enter any of the auctions. I don't have the money to spend on a prop. And even if I did win one, I don't know what I would do with it. I would have nothing to say about it, if I'm being completely honest. They're really cool, but in my opinion, I really think they should have gone into a museum. Yeah, I'm clearly I'm not rich. I'm holding a fundraiser so I can buy a stupid McDonald's toy. If I had the money to buy the McDonald's toy, I probably would have the money to buy one of the props, but I don't. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. No props for me. So who's replacing the coach? Who's replacing Mighty Mac's coach? Do you have that motorized truck that Playrel made? I probably don't. All right, replace him with Diesel. Okay. Arthur, ooh, that is a solid character to have on. Do you have any hit toys or later Trackmaster 1, or is everything solely Tomy? I do have a little bit of Trackmaster. I don't have a lot of the track. Some of my engines are Trackmaster. I think my Duncan is hit toys. Yeah, my Duncan is a hit toys. What is Neville? Is Neville Tomy? Yeah, Neville's Tomy. I've got, I think my Bill is hit toys. My Douglas is hit toys. I got a Mattel Mavis, so I've got a little bit. I think my Rusty and my Sir Handle are also Mattel. I have a little bit of Trackmaster, but I mostly collect Tomy. But every now and then I'll get like a Trackmaster pack or a engine. Diesel, Splatter, or Dodge. Arthur, I do not have Stanley. All right, so I'm gonna do it between Arthur and Splatter because we had someone in here earlier who wanted Splatter. And I guess we'll add Salty to that list as well. We did streamline Gordon, and he continually failed, so we swapped him out. We had streamlined Gordon in 2 of the bullet trains, but because they've got curved noses, they kept falling off. It didn't matter who they hit; they would just fall off immediately. So I took all the streamlined engines out. A lot of support for Arthur in the pole right now. Oh man, Arthur is crushing. All right, we got 7 votes so far. Arthur is very popular. All right, we're going with Arthur. It's been a long time since I've actually taken Arthur out. I don't remember the last time I actually put him on a layout. Last time was either a stream, if not, I think the Spotless Record episode. Or maybe he was in one of the Mastering Playrail episodes, I can't remember. I also need to get a new Arthur because he sucks. Or well, he's kind of half broken. He's sort of hobbled together. I had originally bought a Tomy Arthur, but it was dead. so I had to, someone I knew was, didn't want their Trackmaster Mattel Arthur, so I had to quick swap in. Or you know what? No, actually, I think it was just it was a drive wheel. It was just the drive wheel that was the issue. All right, Arthur has joined the fray, and it is time to continue. All right, can Thomas make it back into the Hall of Fame? Can Thomas win? Thomas has been in here since the beginning and has not won. I think at this point, every other engine that was in at the beginning has either gotten replaced or has advanced into the Hall of Fame. Thomas is, I think, the only... What the hell? Thomas is the only engine from the original lineup of 10 that has not entered the Hall of Fame or been replaced. Time to get Arthur on. And can we please just have one round with... We cannot have Thomas be out that early. All right. I see it coming. All right. Time to add the speedy engines. All right. Ah, damn it. James is out. Arthur is out. And almost all of the Japanese engines are out. All right, that's 5 engines already dead. Thomas is still alive. Duck is still alive. We have got a total of 4 contenders for Hall of Fame. And, oh, we got a nasty bump at the auto double switch. Oh, Duck and the coach have taken each other out. Dennis and the tender haven't gotten this far in a while. All right, Dennis is going to come break up the issue with Thomas. Oh. All right, Thomas is still in it. The Yokosuka line is making major ground on Thomas right now. Oh, Duncan is getting shoved. Oh, Thomas, no. Thomas has been defeated again. Duncan and Dennis could not come to terms with anything. What are we at? Final 5? Beautiful. All right. No. Tommy James, your hospital. Oh no, Dennis! Well, I gave the Yokosuka line a second chance, and it failed. Okay, we have got 2 Hall of Fame contenders. Once again, it seems our overinflation of Hall of Fame contenders has led us to this. Diesel 10's coming up on Duncan. Murdoch's tender is just chilling. Oh, Diesel 10 is got a wheel off. He's leaning. He's re-railed. Murdoch's tender still lives. Diesel 10 is back on Duncan's tail. It seems like no matter how hard Diesel 10 tries, he will not be able to defeat Duncan. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh, and Duncan makes it in! Duncan has made it into the Hall of Fame. Oh, what a win. Diesel 10 was so close. All he had to do was just not derail himself, but he did. And he lost. And Duncan has entered the Hall of Fame. Thomas has still not entered the Hall of Fame yet. Quite unfortunate. Where's my screwdriver? Here it is. All right, who's replacing Duncan now? I do not have Duke. I have Sir Handel. I wish I had Ned. I don't have Ned, though. All right, we've got 5 Hall of Famers now. 5 engines that have managed to earn victory on the gauntlet. So we've got Duke. We've got Emily's Tender, Mavis. Or sorry, Sir Handel, because I don't have Duke. So Sir Handel, Emily's Tender, and Mavis are the contenders. There we go. Oh, we've got overwhelming amounts of votes for Mavis. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like Mavis is taking the cake by a long shot. So we have got Mavis in. Finally, the first female character to enter. Ah. I do not remember the last time I sweat this much. I didn't even get this sweaty while we were swinging lightsabers around outside on Wednesday. All right. Mavis is entering. Why does Mavis have to be so long? Okay, there we go. Ah. All right, let's get the engines on. Let's see if Arthur can score. We also got Dinas. Got the tender number 1. We've got the other coach. We've got Mavis. Ah, my knees. My knees are in pain. Ow. Oh. Oh man. Yeah, this might have to be the last round. I need to get up and walk. All right, Dennis has gotten himself stuck. Arthur is about to catch the coach. Oh, but Arthur is not able to catch the coach. And there goes Murdoch's tender. Or well, there goes Duck as well. Uh-oh. Dieselton has gotten stuck at the auto switch again. Oh, and it looks like Murdoch's tender has clashed into something. I'm gonna let them both go because, okay, we've got all of our contenders on. Never mind. And the True Line has failed. It seems we have not had a single Japanese engine come close to contending for the Hall of Fame. Oh, Diesel 10 is up. Yep, Diesel 10 is also out. And Arthur is out. And Duck is still in it. Mavis has gotten stuck, but she'll be fine. The coach is still in. The Yamanote and James are now out. Thomas is still in it. Thomas is trying his hardest for that win that he has been denied so many times. Murdoch's tender is also starting to come through a little bit more. The coach is still powering through. Here comes the Narita Express, which is not liking the back of that coach there. Oh, and there goes the Narita Express. It died. And I think no more, is that it? Yeah, no more Japanese engines. They have all succumbed. So it seems the faster you go, the easier it is for you to be defeated. All right, Thomas is still alone, unchallenged. We're down to the last 6. Everyone is pretty spread out. For the first time ever, we've got a 6-way stalemate. Never mind. Thomas is denied his victory once again. How unfortunate. Murdoch's tender is now riding the middle of... I guess I'll let him keep going. So I think now that we're down to 5, it is time to get everybody up to that top row for the final battle. This is it. This is the last showdown for the stream. And I need to not stand in the way. Dennis is giving the shove to the coach. Duck is now entering the arena. Mavis is on her way. Oh no, is the tender gonna clash with Duck? Oh, it just barely misses it. Dennis is still shoving the coach. And Mavis is now entering. Oh, is Mavis gonna make it though? I don't think she will. Oh, she will make it and the coach goes down. Is Duck gonna earn his place in the Hall of Fame? Or is he going to be subject to another defeat? I think Duck has made it to the Hall of Fame a couple of times now. Or he's made it to the finals a couple times. Oh my goodness. Did I take the batteries out of these? Okay, I did. Thomas and the art of the choke. Yeah, Thomas is the choke master. Thomas has been a contender for the top spot for almost the entire stream now, and still is unable to do it. He has been surpassed twice. All right, we're gonna... Oh, we are down to the final 2. I'm just gonna let the tender go in front because it's slower. And we'll get Duck on here. There we go. It is it. This is it. Is Duck going to enter the Hall of Fame? I'm surprised that Dennis and Mavis took each other out. I was not expecting that. All right. This is it. This is it. This might be a stalemate. Duck might enter the Hall of Fame, and Murdoch's tender will earn itself a victory at long last. We just got to see. Usually that little hill section there screws over engines. That's what prevented Diesel 10 from making it in last time. If they make it through them all one more time, it's both of them will win. It looks like Duck is going to make it in. And Duck has made it into the Hall of Fame. Murdoch's Tender will get a new coach. Or it will get something to pull. All right, so that is it. I'm gonna take pictures of all of the engines and mark down where they're at, and then the next time we do one of these demo derby streams, we're gonna pick right up where we left off. Oh boy. Oh, I am tired and I need a break from sitting on the floor. All right, so what does Murdoch's... We're going to decide what Murdoch's Tender will get to pull. And, oh my gosh, we have 6 engines in the Hall of Fame. That's pretty impressive. So these are 6 winners of the Gauntlet. They are currently our champions. That was fun, and it was also very tiring. I am ready for a little. I am ready for something new. Ready for something new. I'm gonna put all my batteries back into their boxes. I'm gonna leave these on my desk so I remember that they're new. I genuinely believe that Neville's aura prevented Thomas from making it into the Hall of Fame. He very well may have. Neville, like no one was allowed to make it except for them. Toby, Percy, and Neville are the only 3 engines from the starting roster that made it in. Thomas is still in it. He can do it. I know Thomas can make it into the Hall of Fame, but he is unfortunately unable to do so. He is unable to do so. Very unfortunately. At least in this stream. Maybe the next layout will be better for him. Because we will do this again. Probably, we're not going to do this again during the fundraiser. But probably again sometime after that. Hopefully before summer is over. But yeah, so. Murdoch's Tender should pull another tender. Orca says the most generic van you can find. Rigged so Railway Series Thomas wins. I just built this based on I just had ideas. I was like, all right, I know everyone's been asking for a spiral tower to be in it, so I did that. I was unable to get a point switch up to the 3rd tier. I think someone had wanted me to do that. I was not able to do that. I just don't have enough risers to do that, sadly. But I did have a auto switch on the 2nd tier, so hopefully that balances it out. We had the stack station there. And what else? What else did I think that's about it. Yeah, everything else I just kind of slapped together. And oh, I wanted the cross switch in as well. But yeah. So the next one is probably just going to be, it's going to be different. It's going to look different, but it is still going to be probably pretty big, and it's going to be a good time. All right, so powered tenders, hauling tenders, powered coaches, hauling coaches, but no powered engines, hauling engines. Yeah, I didn't want to have, well, here's the thing, right? If we could have an engine hauling an engine, if Mavis, Arthur, or Dennis is given the double end splatter and dodge coach, and then someone asks for, or we get Murdoch, Harvey, or Emily on them, or Mighty Mac, then we can have an engine pulling an engine. But for the time being, I don't. Oh yeah. So what's Murdoch's tender gonna pull? I see a generic van and another tender. So I guess we'll. Can you add the 3-way switch? Yes. The 3-way switch. All my auto switches. All of my. Yeah, everything that has like a crossover or redirects engines onto different lines will reappear. All right. I do not have Molly and Emily's tender. I want to try and stick to a rule where we don't have 2 powered units in one consist. Yeah, we will have a champions bracket one of these days, one of these streams. We're gonna have the legendary Demolition Derby series on MTI now. All right, generic van, tender. Well, I mean, it's still gonna have more weight to it. Betting polls next time? Oh, I could see about setting something up where we do that. I don't know if we're gonna do locos tomorrow. There's a good chance we will though. Tomorrow is the weekend, so we might do locos. I may save locos for next week or next weekend because I'm gonna be away. So maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. But it will happen. It will happen during the fundraiser. Probably during week 2. Just because it's going to be easier to do that. But yes, so yeah, we will do a stream before I leave where we select we're going to select a limited amount of Tomy items that we have to fit into a box. And that's what I'm going to have with me while I'm away. Because I am still going to stream while I'm away. So we're going to take a little bit with us. I think we're going to pick like 10 engines. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do 10 engines, and I guess 20 pieces of rolling stock, and then whatever kind of track we can fit into the box that I choose. Will there be a funniest moments video after day 14? Yes, there will be. I'm planning to do that. I'm hoping to get it done on the Monday right after, and we can announce how well the fundraiser did. Today was a bit rough. There were no donations, but that's okay. I think we're probably going to see very few donations going forward. We had a very strong first 2 days, but it looks like it's going to slow up after this, which I was more or less expecting. So we'll see how we do. We might get a bunch of push on the last day, but we shall see. All right, but yeah, so yeah, that's about it for Tomy. I think I'm gonna stream on Twitch because I want to play some more Jedi Survivor. So I might do that and leave a link in the Discord server for anyone who wants to continue the conversation. Will there be an epilogue episode after the McDonald's episode? There might be a follow-up. So I've already written a McDonald's episode. However, I might write another one where we include all of the different memes and memorable moments from throughout the it'll be like a compilation of all of the notable events throughout the stream or throughout the fundraiser. So we'll have like a little bit from the lightsaber one. We'll have like Neville will be included. Toby will be in there. Thomas will, be unable to do something. Adam already knew who I was. Adam streaming at the same time was just a funny coincidence. But yeah, okay, so, oh yeah, I'm so stupid. I'm like, okay, why is the poll not showing up? Oh, it's because I need to actually start the poll. That might be good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take batteries out and move things away. so that I can pull my chair out and use it. And now I gotta clean all this up. I think I'll clean it up before I go to bed because I am so tired. All right, I'm gonna take batteries out now, and then we'll see what everyone votes on for this. What do we, tender? A tender for the tender is the most popular option at the moment. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna give a little insight to the next part of the layout, or to what the next layout's gonna look like. I'll give a little, I'll give my opinions on things that I want to change. We're not gonna do a spiral next time because there were so many times where engines would, you know, catch each other in there, and then they would get stuck on the edges of the, they'd get stuck on the piers. So I don't think we're gonna do another tower. But because we're not doing another tower, that does mean we'll be able to have a really, really high bridge. So that is one positive for that. I think I'm going to put the cross switch a little bit farther away from the junction next time. It did not get as much use as I thought it was going to. So let me line all these up. I'm gonna put all the Hall of Famers in here. But yeah, so yeah, hopefully I'm gonna try and engineer it so that we can use Hector, because Hector was supposed to be on Duck and be with his consist, but we couldn't do that because Hector kept getting stuck on top of everything. So I'm gonna see if I can engineer it to be Hector friendly, and I don't think we're gonna do any of the like older tender engines, like Gordon, Henry, Edward, or James, like the older Tomy ones, because even if there is no U-turn, them falling off or their tenders, you know, bending 90 degrees, is probably not gonna be good for them. So we're gonna, I think they're not gonna be able to enter the derbies without a significant risk of mortal injury or fatal injury, especially considering what happened with James and his broken switch, although that was a different problem. But yeah, yeah, I think this was a pretty good layout. There were definitely a lot of good moments. A few areas of it weren't so great. I think the tower, or the station tower, was also a tough section. That curve was, engines kept hitting the they kept hitting the sides of the piers, which was very unfortunate. How did Thomas choke that hard for that long? That's a great question. Thomas is the choke lord. Oh, you know what? I can write that into the second McDonald's episode. I can have Thomas choke on a Big Mac or something. In memory of him choking in the during the gauntlet. Goodness, I used a lot of batteries. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the store and get new battery packs, because wow, I was running out of AA's, or at least AA's that were you know, at a decent level of charge. So hopefully we'll have more engines with higher speed. Thomas chokes on a Big Mac. Yep, Thomas is gonna choke on a Big Mac. Thomas choked during the gauntlet, so he's gonna choke on a Big Mac in the second episode. So now we're really gonna have like 4 videos and an entire live stream once I get the McDonald's. If I get the McDonald's. Hopefully we do. Hopefully we do. We just need some more donations. But we will leave that for another day, so... Oh, I almost forgot Murdoch's tender. Oh yeah, what if we voted? Oh my gosh. Okay, so Diesel 10's truck is now the most voted option for the tender. Is that where it's gonna stay? Because it was at another tender for a while, and now I look back and it's at Diesel 10's truck. Oh, it's back to the tender. Oh, it's back to Diesel 10's truck. It's back to the tender. We need a tiebreaker. Why are we buffering? Oh, there we go. At every time we get a tie, we had a 4-way tie earlier. Like in a couple, every few polls, we get a multi-way tie. We had a few 3-ways. We had a 4-way where every single option was equally picked. We need a tiebreaker. We need one more vote for one of these to be the tie has to, oh goodness, I'll have to have a character wearing a tie. Or something like that. Yeah, we'll have to compile a list of all the memes from all the streams. Or I guess I can just have everybody go back through the streams and pick out their favorite moments, and then I'll use those in writing the episode. We could do that. We just need one more vote. Thomas is a professional businessman with a tie choking on a big pack. Oh boy. I could probably get TTB to print me a tie to fit around Thomas. Because TTB is sending me a bunch of, is going to send me some 3D printed McDonald's rolling stock to use in the episode. So we're going to end up having a whole meme episode out of that. Come on, we just need one more vote. One more vote for the Murdoch tender. What is Murdoch tender going to pull? We've got a 3-way tie between a generic van, another tender, or Diesel 10's truck. We just need one more. Otherwise, I'm making the executive decision. Well, I mean, why settle for the Playrail McDonald's? Well, that's extra money I have to spend. I'm already struggling to have funds for the McDonald's itself. So spending Lord knows how much more money on the actual McDonald's rolling stock might not be. I don't think that's gonna work out. Unfortunately, otherwise I would. But all right, I'm making the executive decision. Tender. Because we have a coach pulling a coach, and we do not have a tender pulling a tender. So. You know what? It's gonna be Shooting Stars tender because I have that one out. All right, there we go. All right, we got it. That's it. Stream is over. I'm gonna write down everything that we did and all of the statistics for next time. So you're telling me it's worth the $700 for the McDonald's, but the extra $50 for the rolling stock? Well, again, if I didn't have to raise funds for the $700 McDonald's, then I would probably have an extra $50 left over for the rolling stock. But we'll talk about it another time. All right, so I will be on Twitch in like a couple of minutes. I'm gonna play Jedi Survivor because I really want to. That game is really fun. But yeah, all right, I will see some of you soon, and if not, I will see you tomorrow on day 6 of the MTI Motor Tomica McDonald's fundraiser streams. Thank you so much for watching. Don't be a stinker, and I'll see you next time.